morning, ladies and gentlemen, David here, and welcome back to another video. And of course, I have to talk about Persona 3 Reload's expansion pass, episode Aigis slash the answer slash whatever you want to call it, but I need to talk about it. So I'll be honest, you guys, previews came out last week. I keep thinking about what I read. You can check out the previews video if you're interested. The link will be provided in the video description. I watched Keely's show, Gamescom opening night live. Joker from Persona Joker from Persona 5 is going to be in the game. You can see my shelf. If you guys don't know me, huge Persona fan. Loved Reload, loved Persona 5, everything Persona 5. I'm tired of Joker appearing in every single ATLUS game. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Catherine Full Body. It's in every single mobile RPG with crossovers. It is everywhere. P5 is everywhere. Joker is everywhere. He's in freaking Sonic Forces. God damn it. It's not the end of the world that Joker is in Reload's expansion pass, though. It's just another one, right? People told me on Twitter, hey, he is a protagonist from a beloved Persona game. Of course you put him in Reload. Yeah, of course you do. It's fine. But I really need to talk about the expansion pass more. And I'll be honest, myself and apparently other Persona fans aren't so sure about this DLC. And I want to talk about it. So the first thing that comes to mind, other than that new reveal for Joker, is the fact that the answer is part of the FES re-release of Persona 3. So when ATLUS decided to remake Persona 3, which, don't get me wrong, is something that a bunch of Persona fans kept asking for over the years, when ATLUS finally dropped Persona 3 Reload, it was a $70 remake without content from Persona 3 Portable, another re-release of P3, and without content from FES, another re-release of P3. So them charging $30 for the expansion pass for content that we had previously is a huge kick in the ass, even to someone like me who's a big ATLUS fan. So that is the first reason why I'm kind of like, I'm good. I'll play the answer, don't get me wrong, you guys. I will play episode Aigis, not on day one, sadly. And I've been running a YouTube channel dedicated to ATLUS for over 4 years at this point. So it feels weird to me to say this, but I'm being real. I won't be there day one. Now, there's so much else coming out near the same time as well that I'm more excited for. Metaphor ReFantasio is coming out a few weeks, well, a month after the expansion pass. I definitely would rather play that than DLC for Reload. I played the answer on PlayStation 2 in Persona 3 FES, and it's not that enjoyable, if I'm being honest with y'all. I didn't like the dungeon that much. I do like the new story that they added, but other than that, I don't feel attached to this content in FES. I never felt the need to go back to FES after beating it for the first time. Hell, when I was replaying P3, I was replaying it through Portable on PSP. That was my way to replay it whenever I wanted to. I think the last time I replayed it was 2020 or so. So I'm not feeling a need to replay it, especially when you read the previews last week. I mean, at the end of my video, I said, hey, you guys, I don't know how to feel. I mean, I'm reading this and I'm like, hey, it's the answer. It's pretty much the same thing. It's almost untouched, except now there's going to be the voice acting of the new cast of characters. It obviously looks way better. But in terms of gameplay, it's untouched. And I don't feel the need to go back to it. There's also Dragon Quest III HD 2D, which is going to come out a few weeks after that. So there's too much else to play. There's sadly not enough time. And in Canadian money, P3 Reload, I purchased the collector's edition, but that's on me. That's my choice. Let's say I purchased the standard version. That's $89.99 Canadian plus tax. Most tax province in Canada, that's over $100 just for the regular game. Add on top of that 40 Canadian for the expansion pass, that's $150 for an experience that I was already able to play with other versions of P3 in terms of actual content. Now, obviously they changed stuff, and I loved Reload even without the expansion pass. To me, that is the definitive version of P3. So please don't get me wrong. I'm just not feeling this excitement that I feel as a huge Atlus fan I should have for this expansion pass. If you are excited for it, I'm very happy for y'all, but I'm very curious to hear what you guys think on this one. Are you excited for the expansion pass? Are you not? I polled you guys on the channel as well a few days before recording this video to see what the response would be, and I had a lot of very interesting responses. Let's look at them while we're at it. So here we are on my YouTube community page. If you guys would like to take part in these polls, make sure you have the little notification bell activated if you're a subscriber. But I polled you guys, are you going to play Persona 3 Reload's episode Aigis when it comes out next month? 58% of y'all voted yes, I will. 42% said no, so I guess that's really not too bad considering that a lot of people said they were gonna wait for a sale, which means they voted no. A lot of people said they don't have the game yet, doesn't mean that they're not gonna play it at some point, so those are definitely good stats. In my opinion, if you're Atlus and you see this, great, I think the ratio is pretty good. And I think some of the comments were really interesting, so see we have here, I'll wait for it to go on a sale. P3 is one of my favorites, I won't miss it. See? Project J here saying pretty much the same thing as me. There's Sparkling Zero and Metaphor coming out a few weeks after. I can't. A lot of people talk about the price. Hey, I'm not paying that. I can't justify spending money on something that should be included with the base game. So nope. How am I supposed to go against this comment? I mean, this person is onto something. I mean, even if you're paying, even if you're a fan, I think you can agree that, hey, it should have been there day one. And that is really a kick in the nuts, in my opinion. A lot of people said, hey, Game Pass Ultimate, if you're on Xbox, maybe PC, I'm not sure, sorry. But if you have Game Pass Ultimate, you have the expansion pass, great. If I was an Xbox player, if I were playing it on Xbox and I had Game Pass Ultimate, I'd probably check it out. But it isn't changed enough for me. Most people who complained about the price, I'll be honest, and that's understandable. Spending that much money on the game, having to spend more, it's a bummer. I've read some certain comments from people. Saying that, hey, I'm really hoping that this is going to come out on Nintendo's next platform, and if it does, it's going to be the complete version of the game, so I'll be waiting for that. People said, hey, there's going to be a royal version of Reload at some point, so I'll be waiting for that. It is a big mess, and I really wonder what how Atlus will perceive the results and sales of this expansion pass. I honestly am not worried, but I do think there's questions that have to be asked. There's discussions that need to be had around this topic, because big fans like myself skipping on such an expansion, in my opinion, is problematic. No matter what, hey, as a company, you don't want that look. Your biggest fan's not there day one. There's reasons for that, right? So I hope I was clear with my opinion. I'm sure this is going to be a controversial video. Again, I am not attacking you guys. If you're excited for the expansion pass, that is great. I'm happy for y'all. But on my hand, I will be playing something else when it comes to September, October, and more. So lots of good games are coming out in this holiday season, and I'm really looking forward to playing a bunch of them. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, a quick thumbs up helps a ton. You have no idea. But if you could comment with your opinion on this topic, I'm certainly going to spend some time reading the comments for this one, because I know you guys are going to have strong opinions on it. So I'll be there. Please stay respectful. Let's respect each other's opinion. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.